In a bizarre twist fit for a social media thriller, Khaby, the TikTok sensation known across the globe for his silent, sarcastic takedowns of internet nonsense, has allegedly been detained and told to pack his bags and exit the United States. That's right. The internet's king of wordless wisdom may have just been silenced by U.S. immigration authorities. But wait. His team says none of it even happened. Let's break this wild story down. According to officials at U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, the 25-year-old viral megastar was detained at Las Vegas's Harry Reid International Airport on June 6 and ordered to leave the country voluntarily. The alleged reason? He had overstayed the terms of his visa. Lame, whose real name is Syringe Khaby Lame, originally entered the U.S. on April 30th. Just a few days later, he lit up headlines and Instagram feeds when he appeared at the 2025 Met Gala, posing on the red carpet at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, with his signature deadpan expression. His presence at fashion's most exclusive night out turned heads, not just because of his viral fame, but also because of his unique rise to stardom. But what started as a celebratory trip quickly morphed into a headline-grabbing mystery. ICE officials told NBC News that Lame was granted voluntary departure, which is essentially a get-out-of-jail-free card for foreigners found to be in the U.S. without proper legal status. Rather than face formal removal proceedings or a black mark on his immigration record, Lame was allegedly given the opportunity to leave the country on his own terms. Seems straightforward enough, except that the story immediately took a chaotic turn. Lame's representatives at Shark Celebrities MGMT issued a sharp rebuttal to the ICE narrative. In a statement to NBC News, the agency claimed the entire incident is fabricated. Fake news, they said. Khaby did not visit the USA this month to begin with. And that's when the internet truly erupted. If that wasn't surreal enough, another twist dropped straight from the twilight zone of social media drama. Bo Loudon, a controversial influencer who's made a name for himself as a vocal supporter of Donald Trump and his administration, entered the chat. Loudon, whose brand revolves around right-wing politics and clout-chasing commentary, claimed full credit for Lame's supposed deportation. In a June 9th video posted to X, formerly Twitter, Loudon explained his alleged role in the saga. "He had worked with a few of my friends," Loudon said casually, as if revealing a weekend prank. "They told me that his visa was revoked 3 years ago." Then, he dropped what he clearly believed was a mic. "I just called some buddies in the administration, and I've never seen anything happen so quick." The implication? That a phone call from a pro-Trump internet personality triggered the swift detainment of one of the world's most beloved content creators. Naturally, the internet couldn't handle it. Fans were left reeling, trying to figure out what was real, what was performative politics, and whether their favorite TikTok creator had actually been booted from the States. Was it a case of bureaucratic red tape, a viral hoax, political showmanship, or just another chapter in the strange modern saga where digital fame, international borders, and real-world power collide? If you ask his agency, it's not just false, it never happened at all. If you ask Bo Loudon, he's the mastermind behind the exposure and the alleged crackdown, acting like a vigilante for immigration laws. And if you ask the fans, well, they're just trying to figure out whether to be outraged, amused, or skeptical of everything. What makes this all the more surreal is the nature of Khaby's fame itself. His entire brand is built on silence, mocking absurdity with nothing more than a raised eyebrow and a subtle shrug. And now, at the center of this international media storm, he stayed perfectly on brand, completely, utterly silent. In a world where internet personalities constantly overshare, Lame's refusal to say a word has only deepened the mystery. Is this a strategic PR move, a real legal issue, or just another social media illusion? Whether this saga ends with official clarifications or quietly fades into internet legend, one thing's for sure. Khaby's immigration moment has already become part of his mythology. A silent man thrust into a loud, chaotic controversy, and somehow still staying cool, collected, and completely Khaby. So while ICE may claim they've shown him the door, and while political influencers scramble to take credit, Lame is out here living his best life, cheering on soccer teams in Brazil, uploading videos and letting the internet argue in his absence. Now that's how you go viral without even saying a word.